So 10 times 10 is 100, right? Well, a tenth times a tenth is a hundredth, okay? So let's take a look at a couple of examples to explore more about how a tenth and a tenth is a hundredth. Here I have a couple of examples. I know that 1 times 9 is 9, so of course I have 9 in my answer. But this is 1/10 times 9/10, so my answer will be 9 hundredths. Another way you could look at this, in my factors I have a decimal point in one digit, and in this one I have a decimal point in one digit. Altogether, that's a decimal point in two digits, which is reflected in my answer. Same thing down here. 4/10 times 2/10 is 8 hundredths, because a tenth times a tenth is a hundredth. So here we have a decimal times a whole number. I have this set up using the standard algorithm, so let's start multiplying. 4 times 6 is 24. I'm going to regroup my 2 and carry my 4 below. 4 times 3 is 12. Add your regrouped numbers, 12, 13, 14. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 4 times 5 is 20. This is a decimal in the thousands, 5 and 236 thousandths times a whole number. Since my decimal has a decimal point in 3 digits after, my answer is also going to have a decimal point and 3 digits after, 20 and 944 thousandths. Here I have 2 and 6/10 times 4 and 3/10. When using the standard algorithm for 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication, let's take it one digit at a time. Let's start with a 3 in the tenths place. 3 times 6 is 18. Regroup my 1, put my 8. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. I like to mark out my regroup numbers. I'm done with this place value, and I'm going to put a placeholder here to signify I'm done with that place. Next, I'm going to move to my 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Regroup my 2 and put my 4 below. Then 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2, 8, 9, 10. Next, I add my partial products. 8 plus 0 is 8. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Carry my 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And then I have a 1. Well, let's look at that a little closer. So here I have a 4-digit number. If I look back in my problem, do you see how this has a decimal point in one digit and this has a decimal point in one digit? Altogether, that means I'm going to make my answer a decimal point and 2 digits, because a tenth times a tenth is a hundredth.